It's late at night and you're craving something sweet, but baking takes too long and usually creates way too many dishes. So what do? Today I'll be teaching you how to make an easy and quick brownie in a microwave. I have enjoyed baking ever since I was little, but even I can admit sometimes it's too much of a hassle. Maybe you're too tired, or you're not feeling well, or you don't even have access to an oven. Whatever the case, I have been there. So I have made this recipe as simple as possible. To start off, you will need a microwave-safe mug. I personally prefer a tall mug just to make mixing easier, but this recipe can fit in a mug about half this size. You can also use a glass or a bowl, but for even cooking purposes, I do recommend a mug. For demonstration, I will be using this glass, but I would not put this in the microwave. For ingredients, you will need 2 tablespoons of each butter, milk, flour, sugar, and cocoa powder. You will also need half a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a pinch of salt. That's it. If you don't feel like measuring, that's perfectly fine. You can, for the 5 main ingredients, you can roughly estimate equal portions for each, but for vanilla extract, you want to be very careful to not add too much, as it's a very strong ingredient and a little goes a long way. To start off and make mixing easier, I recommend melting your butter. Usually just pop it first in the microwave for about 30 seconds. If it's not fully melted, that's okay. Then a little bit of stirring or just residual heat will help complete that process. Then you want to add in your liquids. This is again 2 tablespoons of milk and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And pour that right in. Then for your dries, this is 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Also a pinch of salt. Now I say brown sugar because the moisture adds more richness to the dough, but white sugar is fine. If you don't have access to cocoa powder, then that's okay. You can use hot chocolate mix. But you do want to be aware that it has sugar in it, and you don't want to add too much additional sugar or it might be too sweet. I'm going to mix that all together. If you'd like to add anything else, like chocolate chips or peanut butter to make a peanut butter cup, that's okay. You can mix that in, pop it in the microwave for about 50 seconds. Everyone's microwave is different. It's better to undercook than overcook if you're not sure, because you can always put it back in for a little bit longer. Then voila, you're done. You've made a brownie in a microwave. With a few simple ingredients and a little bit of time, you can make a delicious handheld dessert anytime you're craving something sweet.